my babies, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're gonna be doing some Valentine's Day nails, but honestly they're giving me like spring vibes, so yeah. I'm gonna be using Inner Artist from Kiara Sky and some V2V polishes that I showed in the beginning. Basically I mixed to get the colors that I wanted. I mixed white with both that pink from V2V and that pink from Kiara Sky. So basically what you see me doing here is applying both colors to my nail, and basically the thing I was going for was like a ombre type vibe, but I don't know what was with me today. This ombre was so hard. I think it's because I have the peel off base coat on. I'm used to doing it on nails with like a rough surface. I feel like when the nails have a little rough surface, it helps you ombre way better. I don't know why, but in my opinion it does. It was really hard with the smooth surface with the peel off base coat on top of it. It was just really hard. But so you just see me trying to blend both of the pinks. I'm taking my time brushing the colors together. First I applied the pink, the darker pink to the bottom and the lighter pink to the top. I'm just trying to get both colors to blend nicely where they meet, but it's very difficult. It took me a very long time, especially at the top. Blending that with the nude was really hard. And I don't think I had a nude polish to really match the nude that I had on my nails. So I was just like, man, I'm just gonna have to make it work. So you just see me looking at my nails from different angles, trying to see what it looks like, trying to make sure everything's okay. But really all you're gonna do for this is like take your time and really blend those two colors. Like where you're going to spend the most time is blending those colors. Make sure you get both your colors on the nail and just spend your time blending. And my biggest advice will be do a thinner coat first and then cure it, and then go back in and do a second coat and build up that color instead of trying to get that opaque color at one go, because that's not really realistic and it's not easy either. So I think it's best to like do thin coats and like layer up the coats as you go. And you see how like as we go with the new coats, like it's starting to look better, it's starting to blend better, it's just starting to flow better as a whole. This is when I decided to pick up a sponge to try and blend it out, because I was like, oh my god, this is not working. Like, what the hell is going on? So I picked up a sponge. I was like, hopefully this helps. It helped me a little bit, but honestly it was like kind of sticky, and I don't know, you'll see me use it again I think, but it was good. It just, once again I feel like this would work better if you have like a little unbuffed surface to work over instead of, you know, base coat or like you know, peel off base coat like I have on right now. It's I feel like it would be way easier if I had a rough surface, but gotta do what you gotta do. But as you can see, it's the same thing over and over again. I'm just flicking the brush, trying to, you know, get the colors to blend with the flick of the wrist. I'm trying, I'm getting somewhere though. It was hard in the beginning, but I'm getting somewhere, and I feel like every time I got a good blend, I just had to go over it one more time and fuck it all up. And what you'll see me start to do in a second is I realized that my dark pink was a little bit too short in the ombre, and I wanted to give it some more, you know, some more coverage. So I took my dark pink and I went back over it to make the ombre look better and not so like, you know, mostly light pink and a little bit of dark pink, you know. And one thing this process really showed me is that you want to really work with the space that's going to work with you. Like, what I mean by that is, you see how I have paper towels down and everything, so if I need to wipe something off real quick, I can wipe it on the paper towel instead of having to go out my way to go do something else. Like, you need to make your space work with you. And you see me putting some top coat onto my nails, because the design that I was gonna do, I was like, I'm gonna need top coat down first. But when I tell y'all, around this time, you guys were so close to not getting the video, because I put top coat on these nails and I was like, oh my god, I do not like this at all. So I tried to make it work. I'm over here looking for charms. I'm over here trying to save it. I'm like, okay, maybe I can do some junk nails or something. And I was like, bro, nothing is fitting the vibe. Like, nothing is working. So you see me push them things away. I even tried crystals. I was like, I need to cover up where the nude and the pink meet. That was my main like thing that was bothering me. But I decided to do these little swirls, these textured swirls with different pinks. So I think that was really cute, and that really saved it, because when I tell y'all, I was so close to giving up and saying, forget the video, forget everything, I'm done. But I was like, no, let's try and let's figure out something else out, because I can't leave y'all without a video. And I spent so long on the ombre, so I was like, I cannot spend that long on the ombre and then give up. For what? So yeah. That's why I kept going, and I got something good out of it, I'm not gonna lie. So if y'all ever feel like your video idea is not working out, or your look is not coming out how you want it, just try, like, sleep on it, sit on it, wait a little bit, see if you still feel the same way. Just don't give up, because if I would have gave up, I would have never thought of this idea, and I would have never made this look. So just be patient, take your time, and just, breathe. It's gonna be okay. So I decided to alternate the pinks. So on the pointer finger, I have a darker pink, and then on the middle finger, I have a lighter pink. And as you can see, I just do not cure the gel polish. You want to put the gel polish on and then spread the powder over the gel polish, and then you cure it, and then you wipe it off with the little brushy brush. I'm gonna repeat it again just because it's really important. Put your gel polish design, sprinkle the powder over it, and then cure it, and then wipe it off. Do not cure the polish, because then it won't dry. It doesn't have anything to stick to dry. And then also, do not cure the gel polish and then go over it with something else, like a clear coat or like some kind of gel. Like, you're wasting your time. You could just stick it to the gel itself and it will work just as fine. Because I saw somebody doing that in a video not too long ago, and I was like, yo, they're doing too much extra work. Literally, you can use the gel polish that you're putting down initially. Now you guys are just watching me, draw some swirls. I just take my time and I recommend you get a nice long brush, because when you're doing swirls like this, it's nice to have a long stroke so you can cover a lot of surface at once. So you just want to take your time, and I just randomize these like randomly in my head, so you could just freestyle, or you can copy mine, or you can go off something else. Just take your time, breathe, make sure you get your gel polish all throughout your brush, so that you're not getting any kind of clumpy polish or uneven polish, and just take your time. And then after you get your desired look, you just take your powder, sprinkle it over, and then put it in the lamp and wait, and then you can brush it off. Right here, I tried to sneak in a little heart. It's not like supposed to be so obvious, so it's like, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. It's supposed to be a little heart that I tried to sneak in. I'm so cozy. here I am just finishing up the last nail and applying some cuticle oil. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, leave any questions, comments, concerns, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you.